Hi introverts, how are your networking skills? Is it sweat? Is it praying to all possible gods and staying in a corner of the room and hoping for somebody to come rescue you to talk to you? Well, if so, don't be embarrassed. We've all been there, and I know it myself from the first hand. And in this video, I'd like to talk about the system that I have that helps me to network better on events, on conferences, and stuff like that. First thing I do when I come over to a conference all by myself, I go around the venue and I try to check out the venue where everything is. So where toilets are, where I can get a coffee, where the food will be served later on. And I kind of justify that to myself with a noble reason that I need to know everything where will it take place, because of when there will be conversations, I can sort of be clever and tell them where to go. It will be easier to start conversations. The real reason behind that is that because I'm alone there and I'm embarrassed to sit in the conference hall all by myself, so I rather go around the venue to sort of wander around and not to sit there all by myself. The second step in the system is when some people are already in the conference hall, I go there and sit there as well. When it's a good conference, you might find some introvert also sitting there alone, so you can join them. It will be already two of you, it will be easier. But what happened to me is that nobody was there, nobody that I wanted to sit with, so I sat there by myself and I observed the room. Noble reason was that I've been reading the room and finding out the people that I'll be talking to later, I can talk to later. When the real reason behind that was that I came there by myself and I had nobody to talk to, I had nobody to sit with, so that was the reason I was sitting there and looking around. Third step of the system, after some time I noticed the people who were there alone as well, who are not with anybody, who are probably the similar vibe I am. So I decided that I will manage it somehow to start a conversation with them. And I somehow managed to approach them and start a conversation with them. Well, if it is something that you can relate to, please leave a comment down below and I'll be talking more about how to get closer to these people and how to start talking to each other so we can connect more as an introvert, because we got it a little bit more difficult than extroverted people, but don't worry, we can totally work on that. And even though it's a step out of comfort zone for us, it is something that's totally doable and I believe that you can do it. Bye.